right, thank you so much, Mr. Anil. I would request Dr. Raj Mrityunjayappa to please remain on stage as we have a short presentation by Talisma. Before he begins, well, as we have the gentleman Dr. Raj Mrityunjayappa on stage, Chairman and CEO of Talisma, he holds nearly 30 years of experience in technology, education, and global business. Dr. Raj is the Chairman and CEO of Talisma, focusing on AI and machine learning solutions. Previously, he led Anthology to become a global leader in educational technology, impacting over 8,000 institutions worldwide. With a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome Dr. Raj Mrityunjayappa, Chairman and CEO of Talisma. Over to you, sir.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Can you all hear me okay? Okay, let's try this. Good morning. All right, lovely. My teacher is to make me do this. He would never let me go without saying this very well. So I'm going to try this one more time. Good morning. Did you do this to your classroom? Yes, wonderful. So, hey, I love this presentation. I don't know if this was a setup or this was meant to be this way. That I am a technologist, come out here, there was a panel full of people talking about AI and what that's going to do for you. And I was just smiling. I couldn't stop smiling, right? But before I get into anything, I want to take a moment and thank all the teachers here. You've been in this is a service. This is a wonderful service that you all offer. You're no less than an army service. You're no less than a police service. I consider teaching as a wonderful service because you're defining the future of the countries. So please give yourself a round of applause for thank you so much for doing this. So in terms of what we are, for those of you who probably may not know Talisma, we've been around for over 25, close to 25 years. And I personally have worked with over 8,000 institutions worldwide, in thousands of universities and colleges globally, and about hundreds of in schools and colleges in India as well. So what do we do? I mean, what is our forte? What do we talk about? Well, obviously, I'm not going to teach you this. You all know this. You know the NEP, you know the story, and I'm sure you have heard this many, many times over. The future of students, the future of what we are looking for is not just going to be defined by how academically strong those students are going to be. It's going to be defined by a whole new paradigm of how we are thinking. Because when you think about skills, this is not about skills around carpentry, around skills around plumbing, skills around. This is about your ability to be critical thinker, your ability to act or be a great troubleshooter. These are the skills that really matters, and it doesn't matter what technology comes and goes, right? So, and we talk about technology like it's going to change everything. It's not. How many of you remember the day when calculator was actually introduced to schools? Right? I mean, if you go back, date it back, it's going to say calculator is going to stop everything about mathematics. That was the fear of the world. Mathematics comes to an end because calculator has taken over. When even when in a cooking range or a micro oven was introduced, they said this is the end of fire, right? It didn't end anything. So I think it is the extremity of what we think when we think about technology, and it's going to change everything. It's going to change the world. No, it is going to enable you to create this three-pillared structure within your organization. It is about how do you develop or continuously engage students to develop these skills, of course, their knowledge, and more importantly, ethics and values. How do you actually make sure that they are learning the right way, and be able to translate this in the right way? So, in terms of again holistic learning, there is lots of topics, and I heard people refer to NEP here in the past as well. Holistic learning is a very interesting topic. Kind of gets me excited when I talk about this. I have 6 minutes to go, so I'm not going to get very deep into this. So we'll get into something more specific here. So when you look at the student's journey, when you think about the student from the time their intake of the student through the process of academic excellence and life coaching, if you think through there, the 3 words that I really want you to take back with you, 3 words, forget everything I say, just 3 words are the ones below. Personalization, personality development, and predictive analytics. These are going to be the words that you're going to hear over and over and over. This is, if there is one impact that technology is going to create, it is going to be created on those three areas, right? And it is, again, I'm going to repeat those because what does personalization mean? It is huge. I mean, have anyone of you actually got a chance to see what Khan Academy platform has actually done very recently? Anyone in the, with a raise of hand? Is actually quite interesting. So of course, all of you know Khan Academy, right? It actually provides content. So now they have a new AI platform that allows you to be effectively sit there and start having conversation. The students can start having conversation in terms of saying, I'm not understanding this topic. Teach me more about it. Give me a homework on this. Help me do this. So you're effectively done a 24/7 tutor, right? Real-time tutor. So it changes the way students actually think about education. And there are students who are actually trying this out, and please look it up. It's available on Google if you can search. It actually talks about the students talking about, I don't understand this topic. And the topic starts from ground up. So what we have done, we are not a Khan Academy, we don't go build it, but what Talisma has done is we have built a similar platform, leveraging the AI capabilities. And what we do as an organization is we help you design your institutional AI needs. That's what we do, because AI is not like a one engine fits all. I give it to you, it works. It doesn't work that way. You need to train that AI to actually fit your educational needs, your values, your outcomes that you're expecting from your students. So we bring that AI platforms to tune it and make it work within your own ecosystem. That's what we do on the AI front. What we also do is in terms of life coaching. I mean, of course, all the students today, if you ask a kid, what do you want to be? They say, I want to be an, aerospace engineer, and I want to be a pilot, I want to be a truck driver. They have so many exciting things to talk about, right? I mean, if you look backwards and say, so what do the students have to be told? Like, I want to be an aerospace engineer. I want to be an astronaut. I mean, what is the next reaction? Right? You say, oh, go study physics. Well, how about you having a tool that actually some kids can go and say, oh, you want to be that? Let's understand what do you need to do in order to do that. And allow them to play with it. Allow them to actually go through the backward process of understanding. So what do I need to study now in order to get there? How does it apply to me? How does the mathematics apply? Is mathematics even relevant for me to be a cricket player? Right? I mean, so these are very interesting things, how you work backwards. And again, mapping an AI for you to be able to give you that kind of an offering. So these are the kind of things that I feel AI is going to create a significant impact. And of course, for us to be able to do all of these wonderful things, at the back end, we do have a very well integrated digital platform. I refer to the third thing, which is predictive analytics. And I heard some of the panelists talk about it in terms of knowing your students ahead of time, knowing what to take to them, knowing how to deal with them. This is predictive analytics. So we have a fantastic software. And again, this is the Schools Buddy, which is tried and tested globally. Many hundreds of thousands of institutions which are using this, which is there at the back end. And I'm going to go through this faster because we have a stall outside. Please come spend some time, learn more about it. We're happy to talk to you more. This is the slide that I want to leave behind with you. We talk about AI and content, how all of these content comes together. And I want to leave, again, an open offer to all of you. We are looking for about 20 institutions that we want to work with you at no cost to you in coming and helping you, provide you with content tools, helping you design content, and training your teachers in how to build content and use content. So if any one of your institutions are interested, please come and register yourself at the Talisma booth, which is out there at the back. We are looking for those institutions. This comes to you at no cost to you, right? And again, this will be a great way for you to learn and understand how an AI can be used in your teaching, how an AI can be used in various facets of your learning. And one of the beautiful use cases, teachers usually struggle a lot in terms of, I want to do, I give you a test, I want to do correction, papers, and I've seen my own sister-in-law as a teacher. I see her carrying the whole papers and doing whole night of corrections and making sure she's done the marking. Well, guess what? AI can take all the burden away from you. You can actually give the test, and they can actually do this, and magically grades come, and you can just sit and have a conversation instead with the kid. Instead of spending time writing in the paper, how about the paper actually is given a grade, and you just sit and have a conversation? That's what teachers are meant to be. You're not meant to be sitting through the night correcting papers, right? So these are some of the great values that the AI can actually generate and do this. So again, please come and talk to us. We'll be happy to discuss more on this. Again, to conclude, we are in the digital space. I am personally been in the digital space in working with several education institutions worldwide for many, many decades. It feels like every 5 years, every 6 years, there's something new that comes up, which is going to feel like it's going to shake up the whole education ecosystem. It doesn't. It really only enhances you. It only develops you. In fact, if you have a capacity of 1,000 students today, you probably can accommodate double that students if you better leverage your infrastructure really well. And I think AI can help you through that process. So we are here. I'm here. I'm at the booth all day long. So happy to talk to you all. And I thank you for the platform you created here. Anil, this is wonderful. I really, was enjoying the thing, seeing the teachers and the faculty come up here and receive these awards. I think this is the greatest way to celebrate the success of the teachers and greatest way to celebrate, and thank you all for great service that you offer. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Raj. I would now request Mr. Anil Sharma to felicitate Dr. Raj Mrityunjayappa. Let's hear it, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Raj, Chairman and CEO of Talisma. Thank you so much, sir. Requesting Mr. Anil to kindly remain on stage.